Good morning. Yesterday we began a simple practice of breathing. We went through one breath. Let's continue in being in a comfortable posture, undisturbed, sitting upright with the possibility of a rolled up towel or underneath the rear of one's buttocks. Accentuate the straightening of one's spine in a vertical alignment. Heads neither down nor up, looking ahead. Eyes soft. Tongue attached to the roof of one's mouth. Rise and come forward a little bit. We take these first inhales together, we have a little more surface area inside, exposed. It's like a sponge. We want to pick up more air, oxygenated air. Doing this, being more calm and feeling a greater sense of ease. Being thankful and humble. Listening to the sounds of my voice and the sounds of the universe beneath. The ambiance, the potential of what's coming next. We begin with something. What is the background? We can even feel as much as hear. It is the shimmering majesty of creation. It's exemplified in oneself, following one's pulse, as well as one's breath. Right? We know we have a 4-part breath. We breathe in, we pause, we breathe out, we pause. We begin again, flowing, time after time after time. Play with your breath. Be curious and be kind. There will be no 2 times where the breath is the same. Be understanding and kind to oneself. Life is finding ways to accomplish a greater sense of ease. One practices and comes to a subject like mindful meditation. There is a quest in one's spirit, in one's soul, in one's heart, in one's mind to improve. Being one with one's breath is a great focusing and concentrating exercise, period. Playing with the counts in each part of your breath, your length of your inhale. Maybe 4 counts is enough. Maybe sometimes you want to go to 8 or 10. Maybe 3. One might pause for a moment, or then maybe 2, or maybe 3 or 4, or maybe 5 or 6. It depends on the moment, of course. Everything is changing. What are you doing athletically? What is your muscular situation? Are you jogging on the beach? Well, then don't expect one's breathing to be the same as when you're sitting and meditating. It's most likely not going to be. And when one exhales, it might be 6, but it might be 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 or 12. Whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you find reassuring and relaxing. The contribution to a sense of peace, harmony. This is what we're doing. Here. Now. In these moments. This is what we're accomplishing. And we bring in to simultaneously be thinking of one's pulsing heart, because it's already right next to your lungs, so it's not but a stone's throw. It's close by. Thinking of one's breathing, one's lungs rising and falling, and one's heart squeezing and relaxing. About 90,000 times for one's heart. It's a lot. It's a flowing cadence of life. Remembering one's pulse is a great segue to remembering oneself, one's evolution, one's role in the cosmos that we are part of. Here we are, shining in self-realization. That was easy. Shimmering majesty of being alive in one's ears, listening for, aware of the potential of sound and the threshold of one's own being, one's receptivity, one's skin's feeling, one's heat emanating. Yes, breath, rising and subsiding like the tides on the sea. 500 million years ago, science says, our four ancestors came from the sea, were living underwater, and became amphibians as a transformation. They could live in the sea, or they could live on land, an amphibian. And then they, over time, became mammals. Right? This is evolution we're talking about. We're talking about a planet developed 4.5 billion years ago that started to have life forms created 3.5 billion years ago. And we fit in here somehow, thinking about what we are doing. Yes. And here we are, breathing. So that's why we have it down as second nature. It's in our most basic brain. It is this old. It is autotonic, if we want it to be. Our pulse is much the same, but even more so, because we breathe 15 or 20,000 times. We pulse around 90,000 times. So, you need help. You have to circulate the oxygenated blood as energy. You're eating food, breathing, and awareness, pulsing in awareness, feeling the heat exuding through our muscular activity, through our skin, exuding. And beneath it all is the shimmering, vibrational quivering of just being alive. Your body is not only pulsing, and not only rising and falling like bellows that your lungs are, it is quivering with the life energy of 37 trillion cells, all proclaiming their space as part of one's unique organism, energized and alive. This is what we are. Being aware of one's breath. Slowly inhaling, pausing. Exhaling, pausing. Your own way, your own time. It most likely is not going to match my rate of breathing. I've been doing breathing exercises for 50 years. Leading life in one's own unique fashion. Realizing each of us are attached to the godliness of creation. Each of us has a unique interface with God, with whatever is something real. It's unfathomable what we are talking about, because we're talking about everything. Through one's practice, we find a familiarity with things we want to embrace, concepts and ideas and behaviors we want to make our own. This is the formation of habits, the creation of rituals. Practice is the means of doing this. Tools we utilize help us make our practices more effective or readily available, simple, natural. It begins with the realization of whom oneself is. When you have a picture of the world, including oneself, is where the wisest decisions oneself can make and find in the equanimity and grace of one's own self-awareness. This is the purpose of mindful meditation. Namaste.